Action cams. Why the activation? And why does it bother me? Well, I'll start with a little bit of history with my involvement in action cams. The first one I purchased, I purchased actually two of them, were these cheap Chinese GoPro knockoffs. Only paid £15 for them, able to put the battery in, start using them, and I got a pretty blurry, low contrast video recording, but in relation to what I paid for it, it was damn good value for money. And I'm going back, I can't remember when, but quite a few years. So after that, I tried a Ricoh action camera, the upgrade from what a friend of mine's used for quite a few of our holidays, and the upgrade turned out to be a complete disaster. Very blurry, absolutely dreadful. And then I bought a Sony action cam about 8 years ago, and this little action cam, I really should use this a lot more than I do, because the quality is great. I'll just turn it on. With it, I got this control which you can use. Just strap it onto your wrist, and you see it gives you a view of what your camera's looking at. But the best thing about it, pop it on your wrist, have that attached to your head, and then just when you want to record, press your record button. The batteries in this last for a long time. So it's a cracking action camera, but I didn't have to activate it. I just got the thing, put my memory card in, charged it up and used it. Insta360 decided that they were going to introduce activation, which meant that you had to use the phone to get the thing to work. And in the case of this Pocket 2, it took me the best part of a day, because although there was a so-called USB-C plug that you could plug into your phone, it didn't take into account that I was using a durable phone, a sort of shockproof phone, where the USB connections are well down, so you needed a USB connection where it was longer than normal. If you had an iPhone, you would be up and running in a flash. But the point is why the activation? I mean, surely you've bought the thing, you should be able to use it straight away. If the activation allows you to have extra services off their website, then fair enough. I can go along with that, but since it stops you effectively from day one at using the item that you've bought, is a ridiculous set of circumstances. I'm recording this at the moment with a Panasonic camera, which costs more than this thing and my Insta360 and one or two of the other things. And I got it and just put my cards in and carried on using it straight away. So I started to dwell on why they wanted this registration, and I wonder whether it was going to be a sneaky way to get some level of subscription off you. So they develop a video file format that you can only have access to providing you've activated the camera and you've paid your annual subscription. It seems that everybody involved in software in the computer world at the moment is going down the Adobe Microsoft way, where they just want to bleed you dry continuously, and I don't want to be a part of that. Also, when people are reviewing these cameras, because they get them for nothing, and it's probably made quite clear to them that you won't get another one to review. They skim past the activation as if it's just something that's just absolutely great and hunky-dory. Here, if you look at my Insta360 camera, which I've no complaints about how it works, but they've got all this body moulding, plenty of space to mould an accessory shoe on it, so you don't have to buy another adapter off somebody else at £30–40. You can easily put a microphone adapter under one of these flaps. After all, this Sony that was purchased years earlier, if you remove that, you can attach a mic to that one straight away. In between the more recent action cameras and my early ones, I made the mistake of buying this little Insta360 Go. I thought this would be a great little thing, which you clip onto your clothing, have little 30 seconds recordings, and you'd better always have that with you and waterproof. The problem is I can't get it to link up to any of my phones. But there we go again. It's got the lightning connector for an iPhone. I think anybody boxing these should have a great warning on them that unless you're wrapped up in the iPhone technology, forget about using it, because you probably won't be able to use it. The good thing with the Insta360 is they do a really, really good studio app for sorting out your 360 images and videos, but I'm wondering whether, because that's linked into your camera, whether or not that's going to go down the subscription route, where they put a couple of features on that nobody needs and then decides that it needs $10 a month off you to use it. Anyway, a bit of a morbid rant, but please, when you're going on the website with people reviewing these things, just ask them what the devil this activation is about and why we're pushed into it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.